Welcome back to Wisdom Wednesdays. Wisdom Wednesdays, that's where we try to give a few tips and tricks for life and work to the youngsters out there who parents maybe didn't really teach them nothing. Some of these tips and tricks be good for some of the older folks too. Today's tip. Today we're not doing nothing about, bettering yourself or working harder or any of our normal stuff, but today's more of a life tip. Today's tip is, something you ought to carry with you at all times. If you're a young man, you should do this. If you're an old man, you should do this. And a lot of you ladies, you should do this too. Most men, you just keep it in your back pocket. Ladies, you might keep it in your satchel. And what is that? Well, the old handkerchief. Yeah, I know. A bunch of you probably right now, I ain't carrying no dirty old handkerchief in my pocket. Believe me, I know all about that. Yeah, I had one that used to always talk about that too until she needed it. Why should you carry a handkerchief? Well, I guess number one reason, blow your snoot. A lot of people will say, carrying a handkerchief in your pocket, that's nasty. You can blow your nose on there and put it in your pocket, that's nasty. You know what, grow up. Having that handkerchief in your pocket, number one, to blow your nose if you need it, because, not everybody's got a box of Kleenex or Puffs or whatever they used to call that stuff. Not everybody works in an office or stays at home all the time. So if you're out in the field working, on a job site working, shop working, you keep your handkerchief in your pocket. It's a whole lot less nasty. Pull a handkerchief out of your pocket and blow your nose on it and put it back away than it is like a lot of the old fellers do, where you just plug one up and blow it and it just goes everywhere. To me, that's a bit on the nasty side. So that's the main reason to carry a handkerchief in your pocket. But it's not all just about blowing your nose. Another good reason, and I've done this many a time, just did it the other day, matter of fact, on this finger right here. Cut it to the bone. Bleeding pretty old good. What did I do? Pulled a handkerchief out of my pocket, wrapped it around that finger. Handkerchief is handy for something like that. If you cut yourself or, it'll stop the blood, help you sop up the blood. If it's on something small, you can make a tourniquet with that handkerchief. Real simple. Real handy. A handkerchief is real cheap. You can buy a whole passel of these in a package right now and only spend a couple dollars. You can get them in every color of the rainbow. You can get all kinds of fancy designs. I prefer the old standby, the old paisley. I like paisley. This is a purple one. I got red, blue. Buy you different colors. You might as well have something a little different. It just doesn't cost much to keep that in your pocket. And it's always handy. Clean handkerchief. Need to clean your spectacles off. Handkerchief good for cleaning that off. Windshield. Fogging up in your car or your truck in the morning. Need something to wipe it down. If you use your hand on the inside, you're going to leave smears and prints all over it. Grab your handkerchief. Put you a clean one in your pocket every day. You start out in the morning, it's clean. Use it for all kinds of stuff. And let's be real honest. There's another use for a handkerchief, and I reckon a lot of y'all probably going to get butthurt about this, but it's reality. Not everybody is at the house all the time. Not everybody works in the office. Sometimes you're out in the middle of nowhere. I think you know where I'm going. Yeah, sometimes you got to make like a bear. I'm going to tell you. You can pull that handkerchief out of your pocket. You can cut that up into a couple pieces, tear it up, whatever. That sure works a whole mighty fine better than maybe rustling up some leaves, grabbing a handful of poison ivy by accident. Oh, yeah, that happens. I remember when I was a young boy, that happened to me. Yeah, it wasn't really good. That's reality. If you need to wipe it, a handkerchief come in handy, and yeah, it's cotton. You just leave that thing in the woods right there. You go get you another pack. That 25, 50 cents, big deal. I know some of y'all probably freaking out. I can't believe he said that. Well, You know, I'm all about reality, so sometimes that is the reality. Go get you a pack of handkerchiefs. If you're a young man, you should have that no matter what. Have you a handkerchief in your back pocket. I tell you, you will find all kind of uses for it. Ladies, not a bad idea to keep that handkerchief in your satchel. You know, might need to wipe a baby's mouth, baby's nose, tend to a cut. I mean, there's so many uses. It's not gross. Not if you're grown up and an adult. Get your handkerchief. You'll probably thank me one day for doing that.